Well, good morning, and welcome to the morning edition of Daryllorette Cafe. I'm your host, Daryllorette. So, how's everybody doing this morning? Well, I hope. It's Monday morning, August the 2nd, and apparently today is a civic holiday. What that means, I really don't know. Well, currently, I am just having my breakfast here, as usual. Well, I just woke up maybe 15-20 minutes ago. You could tell it's a holiday by the difficulty you have waking up in the morning. And believe you me, I know it's a holiday today. Well, today should be a pretty maybe a laid-back day. So what is a civic holiday? Is it a holiday just for government employees only? I know the grocery store is open today, so they're not getting the day off. But I believe civic has something to do with the government. I could look up in a dictionary. But my hands are full. Maybe I'll do it later. Well, what do I have to do today? Not much, really. I think Mondays are probably a pretty slow day for most people. I mean, you're just coming off a weekend, and you're probably recovering from that. Oh my goodness. I definitely got a shave today. Oh. Well, this is going to be a very talkative morning. I can tell already. I'm still asleep. I'm not even half asleep. I'm still asleep. And yesterday, they had a mini-series marathon because today's I think because today's a holiday that they don't usually show the regular scheduled programs the day before on the week when it's a weekend. So you got it's like a long weekend. So they wind up putting they put a 6-hour mini series on yesterday. It was a reimagining of it's called Tin Man, and it was a reimagining of I keep on thinking Alice in Wonderland, but not Alice in Wonderland. It's the other one from 1939 with Judy Garland. The Wizard of Oz. I had to play the tune in my head. We're off to see the Wizard, the Wonderful Wizard of Oz. We're off to see the Wizard, the Wonderful Wizard of Oz. It was weird. I think Toto, the dog Toto, apparently Dorothy was the granddaughter or the great-granddaughter of the original Dorothy. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched I watched the last 2 hours of it. The first 4 hours I really didn't watch. Toto was a dog that could turn into a black man, and I think the Scarecrow was a guy. I'm pretty sure the Scarecrow had a zipper in the top of his head, and his brain was in a jar running some Dorothy's older sister was possessed by a witch of some kind, and his brain was running her castle. The Cowardly Lion was almost pretty much a Cowardly Lion. He looked pretty much just like a Cowardly Lion in the original one. And I think the Tin Man character was turned into a cowboy with a 6-shooter and a cowboy hat and all that. And they had horses, and it was quite the reimagining. But after watching the last 2 hours, I had almost wished I would have watched. I almost wished I watched the whole thing. I'm pretty sure it was they had shot in BC somewhere, because it had the BC Actors Union logo at the end. I always check. If I see a Canadian actor in it, I always check and see whether it was shot in Toronto or, you know, in this neck of the woods or out west someplace. So I was hoping for this neck of the woods, but it turned out that it was shot out west somewhere. Given that the Union, the Union was the BC Actors Union. Well, as exciting as this always is, I've got some other things to do. So until later on this morning, I'll see you later on. So this is DarylLorette signing off for another broadcast here at DarylLorette Cafe. Till later, we'll see you later. Bye for now.